Welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser, where we uncover the secrets, stories, and values behind some of the most fascinating coins in American history. If you're a coin collector, a treasure hunter, or just curious about that 1-cent coin in your pocket, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a truly iconic piece of American currency, the Liberty 1-cent 1979 coin. Is it just a regular penny, or could it be worth a fortune? Let's find out. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any rare coin updates. Section 1. History of the 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin. The 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin is a part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design replaced the original wheat reverse that had been in use since 1909. The obverse, front, of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has been admired and retained for over a century. The word Liberty is inscribed on the left side of the coin, with the year 1979 on the right, and the national motto, "In God We Trust," across the top. The reverse, back, shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln seated in the middle of the memorial, the only U.S. coin to feature the same individual on both sides. The 1979 Lincoln cent was produced at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. Proof coins. Section 2. Mintage and circulation facts. Let's take a look at how many of these coins were produced in 1979. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 6.2 billion coins were minted. Denver Mint, D, over 4.1 billion coins. San Francisco Mint, S, proof only, about 3.7 million proof coins altogether. More than 10 billion 1979 Liberty 1-cent coins were released into circulation, making it one of the highest mintage years for the Lincoln Memorial Cent because of such massive production. Most 1979 pennies were used for everyday transactions and were often overlooked as collectible coins. But not all coins are created equal. Some rare variants and error coins from this year are now considered hidden treasures. Section 3. Error coins and rare variants. Here's where things get really interesting. While most 1979 pennies are common, error coins from this year can be highly valuable. Look out for these rare errors. Double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the die strikes the coin more than once, causing a noticeable doubling of the lettering or date. A strong DDO in 1979 can fetch between $50 to $200 or more, depending on the condition. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not struck properly and is off-center by 5% to 90%, the value can range from $10 to several $100s. BIE error. This happens when a small die break appears between the letters B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like the word BIE. These errors can sell for $5 to $25. Clipped planchet. If a part of the coin is missing due to an error during minting, it could be worth $15 to $100 plus, especially if it's dramatic. Section 4. Current market value. So, what is the current market value of the 1979 Liberty 1-cent coin? Here's a breakdown. Circulated condition, regular coins. Generally worth 1 cent to 5 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS 60 to MS 65, Value ranges from 10 cents to $1.50 mint state with high grades, MS 67 and above. Can sell for $5 to $50 plus, depending on eye appeal and grading. Authority-proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, mirror finish, in pristine condition. They are valued between $2 to $15, and even more if certified error coins, double die, off-center, etc., depending on rarity and grade, can go up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some rare 1979D or 1979 no mint mark coins in perfect MS68 red condition have sold for over $400 at auctions. Section 5. Collector's tips, if you're hunting for 1979 Liberty 1-cent coins, follow these expert tips. Always check the date and mint mark carefully. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling in letters and numbers. Keep coins stored in protective holders to preserve their condition. Consider grading your coins through PCGS or NGC if they appear in high mint state condition. Look for full red color. This enhances a penny's value. Conclusion. Final thoughts. The Liberty 1-cent 1979 coin is a fascinating piece of American history. While most of them are still only worth face value, certain high-grade specimens and rare error coins can bring in serious profits for collectors. Whether you're starting out or already deep into numismatics, this humble penny reminds us that sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have a 1979 penny or want help identifying an error coin. We'll be bringing you more rare coin content, tips, and values in upcoming videos. So stay tuned, and remember, every coin tells a story. What's in your pocket? Where we explore the hidden gems of American currency. If you're a coin collector, a numismatist, or just someone who found an old penny in your pocket and wondered what it's worth, you're in the right place. In today's exciting video, we're going to talk about one of the most overlooked yet fascinating coins in American history, the Liberty 1-cent 1980 coin, also known as the 1980 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Is it just a simple copper penny? Or could it be a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight? From its rich history to minting numbers, and rare error coins that are worth a fortune, we're covering it all in today's deep dive. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell icon for more amazing coin content every week. Let's get started. The 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This series holds the record for being the longest-running coin design in United States history. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse of the coin featured the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, replacing the earlier wheat ears reverse. On the obverse side, we still see the iconic image of President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1980. One interesting fact is that 1980 was a transition period for coinage technology and composition. While the coin remained primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, it was among the last few years before the U.S. Mint transitioned to copper-plated zinc coins starting in 1982. The 1980 Lincoln Cent was struck at 3 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark; Denver Mint, D Mint Mark; San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark. Proof coins only. Here are the total mintage numbers for each: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark, over 7.4 billion coins. Denver Mint, D. over 5.1 billion coins. San Francisco Mint, S. proof only, around 3.5 million coins altogether. More than 12.5 billion 1980 Liberty 1-cent coins were released into circulation, making it one of the most widely minted coins in the Lincoln cent series. Because of this massive number, many people overlook it, thinking it's just a common penny. But that's not the full story. Despite the high mintage, some rare errors and variants of the 1980 Lincoln cent have become extremely valuable to collectors. Here are a few you should look out for. Double die obverse, DDO. In some rare 1980 pennies, you can see a doubling effect on the words "Liberty, in God we trust," or even the numbers in the date. These can be worth $100 to $500 or more, depending on the severity and condition. Off-center strike. A coin that was not struck properly and appears off-center can be worth $25 to $150 or higher, especially if the date is still visible. BI error. This is a small die crack that appears between the B and E in Liberty, creating the appearance of an extra letter, I. These can sell for $10 to $50. Clipped planchet. If a piece of the coin is missing due to a minting error, the value can range from $20 to over $100, depending on how dramatic the clip is. Broad strike error. This happens when a coin is struck outside the collar, causing it to appear flat or stretched. These coins are very collectible and can sell from $30 to several $100s. Always use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check your coins for these errors. And remember, coins with errors in mint state condition are the ones that bring the most profit. Now let's talk about the current value of the 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin in today's market. Here's a general breakdown. Circulated coins, common condition, usually worth 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated, mint state, depending on the grade, they can range from 25 cents to $5. High grade, MS65 to MS68 red. These coins are rare and can be worth $10 to $150 or more, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC proof. Coins, 1980s, if kept in pristine condition, can sell for $2 to $25, and higher if graded PF69 or PF70. Rare errors, DDO, off-center, clipped planchet, etc. Depending on the type and grade, they can sell for $50 to over $1,000. One example is a 1980 Lincoln cent graded MS67 Plus red, which sold for over $800 at auction. Proof coins graded PR70 Deep Cameo can also fetch $100 or more from the right buyer. Here are some helpful tips if you want to search for valuable 1980 pennies. Check all 1980 pennies for rare errors and mint marks. Look for coins with a bright red color. This adds value. Keep coins in protective sleeves or coin flips to prevent wear. If you suspect your coin is rare, consider getting it professionally graded. Visit local coin shows, online auctions, or estate sales for potential finds. Remember, the smallest coins can often hold the biggest surprises. So, is the 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin just another penny? Not quite. While most are common, there are diamonds in the rough, rare errors, high-grade specimens, and proof coins that are incredibly valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, this is a coin worth keeping an eye out for. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the 1980 Liberty 1-cent. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below if you have a 1980 penny you want us to review. Until next time, keep your eyes on your change, because you never know when you might be holding a hidden treasure. Where coins come to life and history turns into treasure. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone who loves hidden gems, you're in the right place. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating story of the Liberty 1-cent 2060 penny, a small coin with a big tail. So, get ready to discover the hidden value, rare errors, and the market worth of this coin that could be lying in your pocket or jar right now. Let's start by talking about what exactly the Liberty 1-cent 2060 coin is. This coin is officially known as the 2060 Lincoln Memorial Cent. It features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the word Liberty to his left and the year 2006 stamped just in front of him. And below the year, you'll spot the small letter D, standing for Denver Mint. Where this coin was struck. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American strength and legacy. The top of the coin reads, United States of America, and just below that, the timeless motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one, and at the bottom, the denomination, 1 cent. The Lincoln cent was first issued in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, Abraham Lincoln, and it marked his 100th birthday. The Lincoln Memorial Reverse started in 1959 and ran until 2008, which means the 2060 penny is part of the second last batch of Lincoln Memorial cents ever produced. In 2009, a new design was introduced to celebrate Lincoln's 200th birthday. So, the 2060 penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a transition piece from a long era of memorial cents to a new era in American coinage. Now, let's talk numbers. The Denver Mint produced over 4.2 billion of these pennies in 2006. That's right, more than 4,200,000,000 coins. Because of this massive production, the 2060 penny is considered common in circulation. However, like with many coins, the value is not just about quantity, it's about quality, rarity, and errors. So you might ask, why is this coin valuable if there are billions of them? Here's where things get interesting. Point 1. Mint errors. Some 2060 Liberty cents are worth far more than face value because of minting errors. These include double die verse DDO. This happens when the design is stamped twice by mistake. Look at Lincoln's face, Liberty, or the date. If you see doubling, you might have a rare 1. Off-center strikes. If the image is not centered properly, those coins can be worth $10 to $100 plus, depending on how extreme the error is. Die cracks and cuds. These are imperfections in the die used to strike the coin, and they can also boost value. Repunched mint marks. RPM. A D stamped over another D or slightly misaligned can increase value. Point 2. High-grade condition. Mint state. If you find a 2060 penny that is in mint state, MS condition, especially MS 65 or higher, it can be worth $5 to $15, and in MS 67 red, even up to $100 or more, depending on the demand. Coins that are red in color, meaning bright and untarnished, tend to fetch higher prices among collectors. Let's break down the current market value for different conditions of the 2060 Lincoln cent. Circulated condition, common where worth 1 cent. Uncirculated red, MS63. Worth $3 to high grade MS65 red, worth $10 to $15 MS67 red, certified by NGC/PCGS, worth $50 to $150. Major era coins can sell for $100 to over $500, depending on rarity and buyer interest. Always remember, a certified coin with a grading from PCGS or NGC will command higher prices because collectors trust those professional opinions. Even though the 2060 penny is common, collectors are always hunting for gem quality coins and era varieties. As time passes and more of these coins get damaged or lost, high-grade examples become harder to find out. That's why it's always a smart idea to go through your penny jar. You never know, you could be holding onto a little copper-plated gold mine. Before you toss that penny aside, take a close look. Check for errors using a magnifying glass. Look at the shine and color. Is it full red and untouched? See if it's worth getting graded. Because sometimes that 1 cent coin could bring you hundreds of dollars if it's the right one. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2060 Liberty 1 cent, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. We bring you weekly videos about coin values, collecting tips, and fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. And hey, go check your pockets, your drawers, and your old jars. That 1 penny might just be your lucky day. This is your host signing off. Keep collecting, keep discovering, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.